What's up, people? Back with another reaction, back with some more Police. Once again, big shout out to friend and champion of the channel, Lori. And we're going back to Zenyatta Mondatta, 1980. And the next tune is, when the world is running down, you make the best of what's still around. Do I have the second part of that right? Yeah, you make the best of what's still around. It feels remarkably contemporary. It feels remarkably prescient, nevertheless. It's fair to say this is 1980. You know, while maybe not quite yet the absolute peak of the Cold War, it's moving toward that, so it makes me wonder if there could be some geopolitical dire assessment included in that. It could be on a much smaller and more personal scale, and it could be, you know, the idea that at the end of one phase of a situation, you know, you do make best with what you can before moving on to the next, but it feels like the scale is larger. It feels like we are talking about the actual world. So yeah, I do wonder, and ultimately, knowing that some of their songs do have some, you know, commentary, whether psychological or social, it makes me wonder whether this could be a more serious tune given the title. That said, they have made tracks which I was surprisingly amused by and have a clear, cheeky tone. So we'll have to see what this one is. Let's find out. This is the Police. When the world is running down, you make the best of what's still around, from the 1980 album Zenyatta Mondatta. Keyed in on that bass riff. Simple, austere. Now slowly shifting. Genuine, like, post-apocalyptic, you know, can't spend time crying over all this. I gotta get a bunch of food together for years and years, but then I'm eating the same stuff. I got a radio, but like, sleep in his own car, something on Fifth Avenue. I don't know. It's like either it's a post-apocalyptic exploration of, you know, what it would be like if you're one of the only people, or maybe the only person, you know, that you're aware of left. And again, you got a radio, but maybe, you know, there's no broadcast anymore. You're storing food that you can, you know, get from whatever stockpiles or stores, or, you know, where the food isn't yet spoiled, and then, you know, you're eating the same thing every day. But then it's, again, like sleeping in his car, Fifth Avenue, there's a contrast of like wealth and opulence and affluence, but also, again, someone of the humblest means, they don't even have a place outside of their, you know, probably very economical car. So it feels like maybe it's less like post-apocalyptic exploration and more like, you know, a socioeconomic sort of assessment or contrast. So I'm not quite sure what's happening. If I had to bet, I would say maybe more of the post-apocalyptic interpretation. But yeah, either way, I didn't catch everything, so I'm not sure. But I enjoyed it. It had, you know, sort of a pop rock feel, like a bit of the reggae touch, but not all that strong in that regard. I did enjoy that kind of low, groovy, austere, you know, interlude section. And yeah, good vocals, you know, didn't stand out as much as some of the ones on other tunes, but, you know, like sounding very much fit to the track. So yeah, another cool one. Let me know what you think. I will see you next time. Peace.